Your LLM vendor might be locking you into a future-proofing nightmare. In this part 2 of 3 video series, I'm going to help uncover the 5 pitfalls of getting locked into a single vendor. Starting with is that of having flexibility. Now, you as an organization might have use cases varying from code to image generation to text generation across the spectrum of sales, marketing, customer service. Getting logged into a single vendor essentially means you are limited by the capabilities which the LLM offers, which is not great for you as an organization. The second aspect is that of cost control and having transparency in pricing. With most of the LLM out there, the cost drastically increases as you sort of scale. And as an organization, you want to have leverage and transparency in terms of how costing works and get better models at a cheaper cost when available. The third is that of now, it's very true, especially in software, is that you're as good as the LLM or as the software which you use. When you get logged into a single vendor, one of the pitfalls which you run into is that of not access to the greatest features out there, which might limit you in terms of use cases which you might want to achieve. The fourth point, which is a big one for me, especially for enterprises, is that point of failure. As it is said, you're as strong as the weakest link in the chain. Having single point of failure could derail you and your use cases from getting live. And also seeing massive scale. The two big use cases or the two big thing which you sort of see, which sort of gets derailed with single point of failures is one is that of compliance and of security. And the second aspect is of being able to scale out use cases to a broader bunch of customers or consumers. And the fifth aspect, which you should think a lot about, is optionality and losing that. Now, in the innovation which you're seeing coming from open source, and also with the evolution of software in AI, we're seeing sort of shrink. Really. Take a few years back, software release cycles used to be 3 months, 6 months, and maybe a decade back it was probably a year or a couple of years, right? But now, especially with AI, that is changing drastically. Newer models are coming out every day or sort of every week. And as we saw in the last 2 weeks, DeepSeek came and sort of revolutionized how open source AI would work. Now we're gonna keep seeing this trend gonna come up in 2025, and you essentially want to make sure that as an organization, when you're putting out your AI strategy, you're accounting for these things. In the next part of the video series, I'm going to help uncover the how to mitigate these pitfalls and also form a amazing AI strategy for yourself. Thank you.